another exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Cory Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real. People get shot during the day?
And Aryn Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items in my job, he can play the right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
What is up, my pizzas? Yeah, boy! Cory Vincent back in the VGB studios, and it feels so good to be home. And let's just start this show off by saying I feel like a weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. I don't know what it is. I can't say for sure. It might have to do with the fact that Aryn is not here, Aryn Carter. It may have to do with the fact that I'm scared shitless to do the show without him. It could be one of those two things, but we will find out. This could be the best show we've ever done,
or it could be the worst.
Or it could be the worst. You heard his voice. The only David that matters to me.
That's right. Damn. That's right.
David Ng.
Hi guys.
What's up?
Hi. It's great to be back.
I'm sorry, that was really harsh, but
That
I mean
was super
that's how much he means to me. I mean, if I take the time I've known you and multiply it by 3, I think I have the amount of time that this has been my BFF, my bestie. I remember middle school. No, was it middle school?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was middle school. Walking home every single day after the bus stop. I'd go to his house. We'd play Super Smash Brothers. We'd go to school, come back to his house, play more Super Smash Brothers.
Yep.
And that was just life.
That was life.
I had
It was good days.
the Razor scooter.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I rode over to his house.
That was the shit. That was like one of my favorite commercials, and I needed one.
It was probably the best invention of its time.
I think so.
Of its time.
I had shocks.
Oh, you had a really good one.
I
You
had-
heard his voice. He's my second favorite David.
I'll take it.
David Webb.
What's going on, everybody?
Is it strategic that you're sitting in Aryn's chair? Is this symbolic of you taking the throne?
You can read it how you will. I mean, only one can survive.
You were like, you went straight to that chair.
Because this is where I sit when either Aryn is running the 1s and 2s and you're not here, or Aryn's not here because this camera looks better than the other camera.
So that's your okay. So it's purely vanity.
It's
Don't worry.
Purely vanity.
Okay.
Aryn, your throne's fine for the time being. It's just vanity.
Do you think you could hold the crown? Apparently, from what Aryn says, it is heavy.
It's heavy, but I just joined a gym, so maybe not right now.
Is that true? You joined a gym?
Yeah, I did.
Which one?
Crunch.
Oh, you done fucked up.
Well, no, okay, so the only reason why I picked that one is because it's right by my work. Like, I could throw a rock from my work and hit it. So if it's right there and it's convenient, then I'm going to go more
You're still not
often.
going to go. Speaking of which, joining us, my favorite Aryn.
Damn.
Aryn Rozelle.
Hello.
What's up? I couldn't
Sorry.
do the show without an Aryn. I'll be honest. And you answered the call.
I sure did. I'm happy to be here.
Every time we talk to you, you're doing 8 different things. What are you doing now?
Whew. Let's see. I just did a game jam last weekend. This coming weekend, I am starting a podcast with one of my good friends. Let's see. Planning a wedding.
Wait. You just glaze over starting a podcast? That's a big deal. Wait,
Is it
what?
Is it a competing podcast?
Oh, you could say that unless you guys are broke.
No, we're super bougie.
Well,
Okay, yes.
these guys are definitely broke.
Well, you know,
I-
because it's a
yeah.
podcast about two broke nerds called Two Broke Nerds. We already have our social media all set up. We got TBN Podcast on Twitter, Instagram. Facebook is Two Broke Nerds. Just wanted to plug that.
You're plugging it before it even started. I hope you know that doesn't even make sense. By the time people hear this, let's say best case scenario, we get peak viewership tomorrow.
Hey,
There's
and
no
then they
content for
Google
them.
it. There's nothing going to be there.
No. Google it. Our social's already lit. We got a bunch of shit going on right now so far.
Okay.
Like, we're just talking about like the things going on in our lives. Let's see.
You know you've made it when
You have a
people are-
podcast, though, right? For people to listen to?
Yes, I've actually got. Well, one's kind of on hiatus. I don't really know what's going on with it, but like I was a host on that. And then I do another one called Ganymede's Girls Podcast.
I've actually seen that one.
Oh,
You do that one. You stream it on Twitch, right?
yeah. So we cycle through hosts because there are probably over 150 of us now on the server, in the Discord server.
Jeez.
Is there 150 hosts?
No.
You guys are rotating 150 hosts?
More hosts than there is Pokemon?
There's more hosts than there is Pokemon.
No, there's only 100. No, wait.
That's how they do
Wait,
that. That's
hold-
the intro to their podcast. It's like
We have more hosts than we
Aryn,
have
Marcus,
Pokemon.
Jacob, David.
Those are all
It's the
boys' names.
host
We're the
rap.
enemies, girls.
I said Aryn. I started off with Aryn, and I meant it as you. So before you start coming at me, hashtag
I
me
guess that
too,
is-
okay?
I guess that is-
Hashtag me too.
Oh,
You're not using that
no,
right.
I
No,
don't
I didn't use that right?
No.
No.
No?
Stay
Black
away from
Lives
that.
something?
Nope,
Let's
nope,
backpedal
nope,
on that
nope.
one.
Worse?
Let's
Nope.
backpedal. Yeah.
Sorry. So the
Get
State
right
of
on
the
out of that
Union,
one.
right? The State of the Union.
Delete.
Man, this feels like a best already. It's only been 6 minutes, not even, and this is the best show ever.
Because you have the
6
better
minutes?
Aaron.
I think that might be exactly what's happening. We'll see once we get into deep waters. That's when we'll start being able to tell. But we did a little viewing party. Truth be told, everyone came here. You're wondering why we started late. It's because I work in esports. That's been known. I work for the San Francisco Shock as the social media guy. And as a social media person, you can't just not do the social media. So we had to do match updates. It was disappointing as a fan, as someone who loves this team more than anybody, the San Francisco Shock. They lost in a 1-3. It looked like the comeback was going to happen, but this was David Ing's first time watching Overwatch League. What did you think? Give us your little breakdown.
The rules make no sense.
First thing.
Explain.
They make so much sense.
No, it should be like a best of 5 or something. But no, you play 4 matches, and then if you're tied, you go to a 5th one. But if you're not, you still play the 4 matches. It doesn't make sense. Why don't they just call it a best of 5?
It's points.
Why don't we just call it a best of 5? We're playing best of 5 here.
So
Well, it sort of is. Yeah, it is best of 5
It's
in
kind
a
of best
roundabout
of
way.
5
in a roundabout way.
ish.
Except it is like
As-
the tiebreaker round. Is
It's
5.
only
Yeah.
Okay, let me just tell you, as somebody who has done the 4 match, like that series, it's fucking hard to go 5 games.
I believe that. I don't question that.
I liked it better when it was best of 5 and we could just go 3 games and just end it there.
Well, they do that though. Well, because
No,
apparently
you
in this format you have to
all the way
play 4,
through, and like by then
and then
you're
maybe
just
play a 5th.
exhausted. Yeah.
but best of 5 usually ends at 3.
Exactly. So when it ended at 3, it was very nice. But like they play 4 because of the types of maps. There's 4 different types of maps.
Okay.
And you have to be given a chance on every type of map. So like I understand from that perspective why it's important.
Okay. I see that one makes more sense to me, but I feel like you could figure that out if you had a deeper band phase for your map selections.
Deeper band phase.
Like when you do the picks and bands for like when you're picking what
band
maps.
phase. I heard. I was.
Yeah.
Insulting your intelligence. Wow, this is getting off to
No,
a
you
great
said
start.
you
Man.
said band, and I was like, what?
Band
Like-
base.
like
What about
guitar
besides that? Okay, so the maybe the numbering system, but let's talk about production quality.
Production quality is good. I think that it's hard to do a first-person game with observers. They seem to be doing a lot of the third-person view now because I guess they cleaned that up. So I think they need to go back to more of the first-person views because that's really where the action is. The third-person angles don't really give you everything you need.
I don't know if that came through on the microphones, but that sounded like a Looney Tunes gunshot.
Yeah.
That's what that was. It's like Yosemite Sam.
A little
came
banner
in
popped
here.
out that said bang.
Was
You
that
rootin' tootin' varmints?
Was that a can?
Yeah,
I
it
assume
was like-
so.
it was a
Yeah.
beer can.
It was like
Um,
no. Can
and then I think what we talked about with the mini-map, they need to implement a mini-map on there.
Yeah,
So I
so they
can
do this
see-
really really cool top-down map where you can see the positioning. To me, that's like valuable information. I love seeing
Oh,
which
yeah.
Love
characters
it.
are where.
It's like watching football.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can see all their positions and like know what everybody's doing.
Yeah, you get to see all the positions. Exactly.
All of the positions
I
are
love
seen.
it when you get to
Every
see
minute.
all of
I
the
love it.
positions.
Every time. Every time.
Like you can see the projectiles going out too, so like you can see when getting
Especially at the end when the projectile comes out. Yeah, I love it.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Do we? Whoa! Damn! Hang on. Let's put 2 and 2 together. Did we talk about our sponsors yet?
Of course we did. And are you talking about when we referenced Oblivion Comics and Coffee? Come for the comics, stay for the coffee. The best comics and coffee shop in the world, I think.
In the world.
And you got to
I
try the
agree. I
bang
would say so.
toast, bitch.
Bang toast.
I don't know why I called you guys bitches. but
That
rude.
was a little rude.
That's how much I love it. It makes me rude. So go there, try the bang toast. It's like a succulent thick piece of Texas toast. It's got the Nutella on it. You can get the peanut butter and the chocolate, all in the shape of the VGB logo. Oh, what else can you ask
baby.
for? Oh, baby.
Preach.
Also, our other sponsor, Energy Esports, right there. You can see it behind David. David, move. There we go.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
And we got Gamer Sups, GG, the latest addition to the VGB family. Gotta have your Gamer Sups. I stopped drinking coffee, dude. I don't drink coffee.
You just drink Gamer Subs?
Just Gamer Sups in the morning. It's so easier. It's easier to make.
Yeah.
I'm the type of guy who likes cold drinks in the morning.
I don't like hot drink. It puts me to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. It's counterproductive. So I get my Gamer Sups and I take my bump with Gamer Sups.
They just got a new flavor too.
Take your bump. You put a little powder on the back of your hand.
You just kind of like stick your tongue into it.
They got a new flavor coming out. Strawberry Burst.
Oh,
I heard it tastes exactly like a strawberry Starburst.
that is. I hope we're the first.
When are they
ones
coming
to
out
get
with
that.
raw berry?
When are they coming out with the Citrus Shock?
Wait, what's raw berry?
Yeah, what's
Nothing. It's a different reference.
the Lullaberry?
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
But get your Gamer Subs, and if you do happen to check it out, go to their website, use the code word VGB when you're checking out. You get a little discount. We get some points, and you know how we need those points, baby.
We need them points.
You need those points.
All them points.
We'll take pictures with the products and all that kind of stuff so you can actually see it. I keep saying it, but what I love the most about it is David. I just keep going back to you because I haven't seen you in forever.
Okay.
Have you? What's your energy drink of choice?
I don't have one.
You
But
don't
if
use
you
coffee,
did-
caffeine. You're just natural high on life.
I drink some soda.
Soda.
Okay.
What
That's
the
about
fuck?
it.
Who drinks soda? That's bad for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know what's not
This
bad
guy
for
over
you?
here taking bumps in the morning is telling me soda's bad
It's not
for me.
bad for you. It's all
It's
natural.
not.
You can pronounce the names of shit on the label. I saw it. So get that
I
stuff.
saw it once.
Yeah, I saw it. Get the Gamer Subs. Use code VGB, and that's how we keep the lights on. Everybody.
Keep the lights on.
It's a new thing we've been doing.
New
David.
thing.
Come on, David. You're falling behind.
I know. I am.
Should we make the lights orange for Shock?
I don't know. I want to make them sad. Blue for
Blue?
sadness.
Blue? Okay.
No, you gotta make it green for the rivals because they lost.
No!
No.
No.
Yeah.
F Jake.
Yeah.
Jake.
Alexa.
Screw you, Jake.
The winners.
Turn studio lights blue.
Alexa, fuck you, Jake.
Wow. Looking into chat, we'll go ahead and take a question from chat. Let's do that. Aaron's not here to hold me down anymore, so we can pretty much do whatever we want.
Fly,
guys.
little bird.
You guys don't
Fly.
know this, but my hands are tied during these shows with only things Aaron wants to do. I have a new idea, and Aaron says no.
Well, you do let him make the show notes.
He makes the show notes. He's kind of a dick. He's hard to work with.
Okay, as the Aryn on the show, I say no.
Yeah, you know. So we have an opportunity here to do things different. What I would like to do is take a question from chat, and they wanted to know if we watched the finale of the CSGO final. Did anybody watch C9 versus FaZe?
I saw clips.
Clips,
Was
okay.
Yeah.
that today? Then no.
Wait, you didn't see it?
No.
Oh, you're the one who hit me up. I thought you were this big CSGO fan.
Big is a strong word. I watch it occasionally.
Okay. Well, basically what happened is it came down to C9, which is a North American-based team,
Right.
against FaZe, which is
So European, right?
European?
I think
Brazilian?
they're European.
I don't know. Not Americans.
Not
That's all
American.
we need to know.
Not American.
North America has a terrible reputation
In almost every
in
sport.
every game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so CS is not different. You know, when someone sucks, it's like, oh, NA this, that grenade
NA
miss.
smoke.
North America smoke, everybody. North America sucks. And I was rooting for C9, rooting and tooting, and the viewership was nuts.
Of course. CS is huge.
I don't even know. I can't remember the numbers, but it was in the millions, which is great for CS because I watch it on a weekday and it's got like a couple hundred, a cool 8K.
Cool AK.
So congratulations to Cloud9, and it couldn't have happened in the more incredible fashion. Double overtime.
Double OT.
Double
Oh,
overtime.
Man.
Yeah, and everybody across every esport on Twitter that I saw, big League of Legends players, our Overwatch team was just infatuated with this. Some of our Smite guys were just posting like, this is the best esports I've ever watched in my life.
Well, I think I know what I'm watching tomorrow morning.
Yeah. If you haven't, please, there's VODs all over the place. So Greg Esports tells us there was 1.3 million just on Twitch.
Damn.
There were other ways to watch this thing. So congratulations, North America, doing proud. I know for a fact, no leaks, but over at Energy, we're really did like a rededication to CS. Like, we picked up a new player. His name is Ethan. And we got another pretty amazing announcement, I'm sure, coming up pretty soon. And I'm actually excited for CSGO. Watching that world final, knowing the stuff going on with our team, it's a pretty hype game. David, why are you getting into this all of a sudden?
My girlfriend's got a shy cousin, and I'm trying to learn the game, so I have something to talk to him about.
Is it Shy Ronnie?
No.
All right. A shy cousin. You are like the best guy ever. Like, why would you're forcing yourself to...
That's not. I wouldn't call it forcing myself. It's an enjoyable thing to watch.
Is it, though? I mean, those are long, grueling matches. I learned to love it over time, but man, those matches are long.
Yeah, but I don't pay super close attention to it. I just kind of throw it on and like do some dishes and whatnot.
Okay. Aryn, I mean, we had some pretty heated conversations, I believe, in the past about Counter-Strike versus Overwatch. Mm-hmm. Where do you stand on all the CS stuff going on?
To be honest, I haven't been following it lately, but my heart's still with Overwatch. I mean, it's a game that's made so everyone can play no matter your skill level, and then you see it in the pro level and you're still amazed by what they can do. And I gotta watch this game. I'll form I might form a new opinion. I'm actually impressed at its staying power, like how long it's been around. That's
true.
Yeah.
Like, that was the major argument I remember going around when Overwatch League was first getting announced. And I'll be honest, I asked people within my org. I asked Brett at one point. I was like, that's a lot of money. What do you guys know that the general public doesn't know about Overwatch being a game that's going to last 10 years? Not many games can do that. And then
Destiny can.
People point to CS all the time. That was the big one.
Yeah.
League of Legends, I guess. I don't know how long it's been around. A long-ass time. But
it's been over 10 years, I think.
Has it been longer than CS?
No, not longer than CS, no.
How long has CS been around?
CS existed when I was in middle school.
Yeah, before CSGO, it was still... I mean, you could still almost count it, right?
Yeah, I think I would count it.
I remember... I think it was around... Like, I remember hearing about it in college.
It's been... I'd be comfortable saying it's been like almost 15 years.
Okay, I believe that.
Stray McDragon chat says CS was in the 90s.
Damn, really?
Yeah. The one thing about Counter-Strike that you just got to respect is the sheer amount of talent and like tracking ability that those players have. Mm-hmm. They're on a whole nother level when it comes to like opping and sniping and things like that, and just your accuracy, because you really... I feel like in Call of Duty, you're on a controller. There's a lot of spray and pray. Mm-hmm. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of spray and pray in CS.
No.
It's all about your angles, the teammates. Yep. Like, there's an incredible amount of strategy because people think, you're just planting bombs and stuff. They're managing economy.
Yeah. You have to think.
Our president can't even do that, am I right?
Hey!
Got him! Take that, Trump.
Gas ball money joke of the day.
All right, so we can move on. How about this? Oh, no! How did I know? I just predicted it, and the gods answered my prayers.
How about this?
How about that?
Random theme song.
Yeah, who knows whenever the What You Playing is going to happen. But it is happening, and I want to know, especially with David here, because, I mean, you're like a marathon man of gaming now. What have you been playing, sir?
I've been playing Mass Effect Andromeda.
Ooh,
and
why?
I just bought Call of Duty also.
How are you doing with Andromeda? Has enough time passed? Are there patches and stuff so the faces aren't ruining the game?
That happened like a week after.
Yeah, the faces haven't really bugged out crazy on me. There have been some issues with like when you start conversations, the character will kind of walk off. So you just like watch the subtitles for a little bit and then wait for the conversation to end so that you can just get out of that shit. But the overall game is, I'm gonna say gameplay's okay. Story's really shitty, but the one thing they definitely got right was the companions.
Really? Explain.
The companions are...
That's why people play Mass Effect.
Yeah, the companions
honest.
are interesting. They have good stories, and I love just the idle chit-chat they have when you pull like 2 of them into your squad and go out into the world. They have a lot of like fun little side conversations.
So, Aaron Carter, who isn't here, I'll restate, he is not here, and it feels amazing. I don't think he played through the whole game. I think he gave up like part of the way through. Do you see yourself going coast to coast with this one? Are you going to end it strong? Or
Oh, absolutely. I'm already at
You go Space
80%. I'm pretty close to the end game. I'm just starting to break into the multiplayer a little bit first.
So from your perspective, why can you see a reason to not finish it though? Like now knowing that Aaron bought it and then gave up like 2 hours in, would you be like, okay, I could see because XYZ, or is it like he should have given it more of a chance?
There was a moment about an hour in when I almost quit because it froze.
Oof.
Like the first moment you like kind of get your crew together, they're like unveiling the ship you're going to use to explore the Milky Way or the Andromeda Galaxy. The game just froze up, and I was just like, well, that's not great. So just give it a minute, go back to the home screen, quit that thing, and then try it again. I'm like, if this thing freezes again on me, I'm giving it up on you. So don't do that to me.
And it didn't.
It didn't.
All right.
So it redeemed itself.
Yeah. All right. Well, I could see that. David Webb, what you been playing?
Overwatch.
You still in that bronze tier, or have you been able to climb out of that yet?
No, I gave up on that account. I'm working on my alt account, my Kayla account, as I call it.
Kayla, yeah. Your
And
Kayla
I played a really good match today. I was telling you during the pre-show.
Oh yeah, I can't believe it.
So I'm still growing to 25, so I can play comp. And I picked Widow just as something different. I'm in quick play, so it really doesn't matter to me.
And just to let everyone know, Webb misses shots with Winston.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's on Widow is devastating.
It's devastating. So I put in chat like, "Oh, I'll switch if I die." Lol, I'm gonna be that guy. And the people on my team were like, "Nah, it's cool, bro. Play whatever you want to play. I don't care. It's quick play." I was like, what game am I in? This is weird. And one guy was like, yeah, if you switch, I'm going to nip her up, so go for it. And I was like, dang. Okay. I mean, we lost. But it was
of course you did, because you were on Widow. I mean, not a shot was landed that day.
No, actually, I think I got a bronze medal in the limbs for Widow.
Hey,
So it's not bad.
not bad.
I'll take it.
Like bronze was 3, but yeah,
It's 5, but whatever.
I'm proud of you. Yeah, that's good. No, that's exactly what quick play is for, though.
Yeah.
Like, you go into quick play, you kind of expect to get wrecked. The only time I get upset is now I'm trying to grind the loot boxes to try and get some new skins.
Yeah.
And when I go in there, I'll be honest, I've been playing a lot of characters I should not be playing as well. So I'm part of the problem, not part of the solution.
Not the
solution. And it is frustrating that on Blizzard World, I've lost probably 10 out of 11 matches.
I haven't played the new map yet.
What do you think of Blizzard World, Aaron?
I like it a lot. I've been playing a lot of Widow on it too. I think it's got a bunch of good vantage points, and I've also been playing Pharah. Like it's got I feel like it's got something for everyone. It's got a lot of flanker points. It's got a lot of open areas, a lot of cover.
Okay.
So it's an interesting map, and it's just fun to look at.
So how have you been faring?
You're talking
Faring
about
on
Blizzard
Pharah?
World?
Yeah. Like, have you been winning your matches, or?
Or are you talking about in Comp or Blizzard World?
Blizzard World.
I don't think I've played enough of it to get a good number for you. But probably about 50-50.
I mean, she's losing.
50-50.
No, it's because I've been doing a lot of comp.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, Blizzard World's not going to be in comp until next season, I think, right?
I'd hope so. I think it's got some figuring out to do. What have you been playing anything else besides Overwatch? Because I know you play a shitload of Overwatch.
Yeah.
I don't want to just talk you into the
pretty
ground
much
on
every
that.
night. Yeah, I've been doing Tomb Raider on my stream. I've been doing Kingdom Hearts off stream. Yeah, I'm loving it a lot.
Which Tomb Raider?
The newest one, the one before the
So the first of the reboot.
Yes. Yeah.
I love that
the
game.
Island one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's super good.
I'm only like 7 hours in, and like it's got a good story. Like the combat's fun. Like
Yeah.
I'm still getting like new upgrades for my weapons. Still getting new weapons.
I think that was the first game that I cared about like 100%ing. And like I did. Like I got all the way through and like I got every achievement. And it's such a good game.
Yeah, I'm trying like not to go around too much because it's on the stream. I don't want to like bore my audience.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So like
yeah.
I'm going and searching for things using Q to look for stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's just there's so much to do, and like when I'm not playing it, I want to be playing it. And
Right.
so like I'm really bummed because I won't be able to play it on Friday.
That's a great sentiment. That's how you know your game is good.
That should be on a box. When I'm not playing it,
I want to be
I wanna
playing
be
it.
playing it.
Actually, that's going to
IGN.
be our new catchphrase for. I don't know. We can pick our sponsors. Gamer Subs. When I'm not drinking it, I
wanna
wish
be
I was drinking it.
Gamer Subs.
Gamer Subs.
Definitely
That
sounds
sounds
like
like alcoholism.
drugs. Sounds like drugs, guys.
Sounds like drugs.
Okay, one more thing I wanted to say. The last stream that I did was a game called Finding Paradise, and I literally cried for like an hour at the end of the game because it's that kind of game.
Because at the end, you find out that they actually paved Paradise and put up a parking lot.
Wow.
Yes.
Was this that time jump one?
No.
Damn, son, that was a good one. Get it? Finding Paradise paved. That stupid song.
I get it.
I remember it.
I don't like that song, but it worked for the joke.
But that's just the way it is.
It's, things will never be the same.
Aryn's drunk, so you can't take her laughter as a good
I'm not
cue.
drunk yet.
Yes. Wow. Okay. Okay.
That was amazing. So that was. Oh no, me.
Yeah, what
you
you
didn't
playing,
ask
Cory?
me. Someone
What you playing?
be polite.
Cory, what are you playing?
Thank you. So as you guys may or may not have known, if you follow me on social media, or if you don't follow me on social media, you suck, and you probably should. I am at What's Up Pizzas on Twitter, and I was pretty much live because this is the first time since I worked at Energy that I was able to truly unplug. I didn't look at the accounts. I replied to Skype every once in a while, just if I felt I could contribute, but for the most part, I was unplugged. And we went on a vacation, a couple's vacation to New Orleans, which is the proper way to say it. And first of all, if you've never been to New Orleans, book a flight now because it's amazing. One of the coolest cities I've ever been to. It has so much culture. The buildings are incredible. Like, have you ever been to Fremont Street in Vegas?
I've never been to Vegas, so no.
Never been to Vegas?
No.
Oh my God. We got to dig into that later.
You gotta go just to like walk past the buildings and like wonder when you're ever gonna get to the end of them. It's the weirdest feeling in the world. Like you're like walking past this building for half a mile.
That was the highest sentence I've
Yeah.
ever heard in my entire life.
Are you Alexa, turn the lights green.
Oh no! No, that's outlaw colors. Don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
All
that's
very
right.
good.
Alexa
doesn't
doesn't
support
support
Outlaws.
Outlaws.
Very good, Alexa.
Yeah. Fuck you, Jake.
Fuck you, Jake.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Oh, you're sure.
Oh, you're sure, Alexa.
You're sure.
So, I even lost where we were. So I was in
Buildings,
New
yeah.
Orleans.
Nolans.
First thing that happens is we get into the Uber, and we get the perfect New Orleans native who knows everything about the city. You can only understand every second or third word because he's so Cajun.
It's a good start.
We start asking him about like the touristy things we've heard about, like the beignets.
Oh yeah.
Those little donut things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're like, so should we get some beignets or maybe some gumbo? He's like, no, you need we gotta go get a po' boy. And we're like, po' boy, what's that? He
Po'
explains
boys are good.
The po' boy sandwich, and there's one called All That Jazz that you can only get in this one little market that's like in the middle of nowhere. And he lit up when he started talking about that po' boy. Everything else was like, yeah, Mardi Gras, whatever, parade, whatever. This po' boy, All That Jazz, you have to go get it. And so that was like number one on my list. We got the fucking sandwich. Oh my God.
Is it shrimp?
It's got...
I thought it was a hot dog.
No, it's got like ham on it. It's got the shrimp in there. It's got the melted cheese on there. It's got like some turkey or some shit. It's got like a tomato and this special sauce all over the damn thing. Oh my God. If you were to go to New Orleans, you got to get the sandwich called All That Jazz. I think I even wrote down the name of the market. It's like a market. It's not even like a store.
Put the link in the description.
Link in the description below. Follow and subscribe. Go there, get the you can't see. And then Aaron Carter in chat, he's actually watching the show. If you're listening to the podcast, says you can get po' boys here. No.
Yeah, when you go to Popeye's Chicken and get yourself a po' boy, it's not the same.
It's not the same.
That was the little slap on the wrist statement.
Aryn in chat also wants to know if by culture do you mean black people? You said there's so much culture.
We do have boiling crab.
Etc.
That's not the same.
This is a show without Aaron, so it's not going to include any racism. So I refuse to dig into to culture here. On the podcast, we do not see the world that way.
I don't know if that's part of the solution.
As you keep changing the color of the podcast.
So, anyways, there's tons of other things I got to experience in New Orleans. There was like the soft-shelled crab. Shit's unbelievable.
Ooh, I love soft shell crab.
Good Lord.
They have that at Just Crab Shack, like 10 minutes
Shut
away.
up. Shut
They
up.
have it in
Shut up.
sushi.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a normal thing.
Shut up.
Get a dragon roll.
Shut up.
Come on,
No.
once in your life.
It's different.
Have some culture and get a dragon roll.
You can get one of those sushi burritos. They have soft shell crab in that.
Oh, you know they have those Korean
Oh,
burritos.
the sushi burrito. Don't even get me
Kimchi.
started. That's amazing. But we're talking about Nolans here. I had gumbo.
No.
I had some jambalaya. Some the best charbroiled oysters. So basically, if you like food, go to New Orleans. There was a giant sex parade. That was awesome. There was I saw boobs.
That was an interesting picture. A sex parade.
What's the... Yeah, hang on. You're glazed over that. Let's... What the hell is a sex parade?
I don't know, man.
No, we're not getting into that on the
How are they-
podcast,
how are they
guys.
walking?
Have you heard this
We're
show
not-
before? That's the main topic of the show.
Yeah, but that's not when I'm on the
Sex
show.
parades.
It was a sex parade.
Is it what it sounds like?
No, kinda. I mean, it was that place likes to party. Like,
Yeah.
It was not even Mardi Gras, and Bourbon Street was lit every night. But one night, they were doing like a pre-Mardi Gras parade,
Okay.
and all the floats had dicks or vaginas or boobs on them.
Huh.
That is awesome.
I'm glad you. I mean, I
don't think that word means what you think it means.
was drunk as hell, so I was just like taking it all in. I'm like, whoa!
Wow, taking
bet
it
you
all
were.
in.
How dare you? That was high five worthy, really?
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
the soundbite?
They don't get it. I control the soundboard, and it
Wow,
only
control freak much?
it only works for my tasty spicy burns, like that
Oh yeah, that was sick burn.
one. I've sensed sarcasm.
Awkward silence.
We'll
Kappa.
move on. Anyways, go there for the food. One thing we did too, I never saw myself doing this, but I'm like the poor friend of my group of friends. Outside, when we have our couples friends, they're all a lot more wealthy than us.
But you're not a broke friend.
I'm well, I mean, to you guys, I'm fucking Bill Gates over here, but like,
Damn.
but like to my real friends, I'm poor as fuck. So they do things like go to cooking classes. So we went to this thing. It was like New Orleans cooking, and it was a little old lady in like a studio. It felt like a studio. Like 2/3 of it was like a diner with tables and shit.
Yeah.
And she had like a stage with a refrigerator and ovens and stuff. And she like is like a comedian because she's fucking hilarious. And she teaches you how to cook. And then they pass the food out to you while you're watching. It was like one of the coolest things I've ever been
That's
to.
awesome.
Never would have saw myself having fun at something like this.
Yeah.
And the dopest thing of the whole thing, there was a couple from Australia who was at our table.
Yeah.
And they were really friendly. We were hanging out with them talking. Afterwards, when we go back out to where they make their pitch to like sell you all the spices. Hey, did you see the spice? Or did you like that? Buy these things. Which is cool. Totally fine. I bought some spices. But this guy comes up. We're sitting at my table the whole time. He walks up and he's like, I noticed your energy hat. US esports fan? And I was like, kinda. And he's like, yeah, that was my favorite Overwatch team. Harblue's like my favorite streamer. Like all this crazy stuff. We just started going off. Me and my buddy just talking about Overwatch and Overwatch League, and it was just amazing.
That's
So
awesome.
far away from home, you get
Yeah.
like people talking about esports.
And
now.
he is from Australia.
Yeah, he's a console
Australia?
Australia?
Australia.
He's a console guy.
Oh, I love that about Overwatch in particular. Like, there's so many people that play
Yeah.
that, like, you're bound to meet somebody, and then you just have a conversation, and, like, you walk out of that conversation, you're just, like, you're smiling, you're happy, you're like,
Yeah.
man, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, he'd seen stuff that I had done, which was what blew me away.
Aw.
He mentioned like the Overwatch and Friends thing and like the announcement videos.
Oh yeah.
I was like, dude, yeah, that's what I do. That's the projects I was involved in. It's just like these people, you don't know who you're affecting. Everybody, listen, you guys too, even you two. You don't know who's listening, who downloaded this podcast.
Yeah, I think I understand her face.
Go to Nolans though. But to bring it back to what you're playing, I did bring my Switch. My buddy had a Switch too, so the entire plane ride and
Switch 2?
Huh? You heard it here first, everybody. Here we
Switch
go.
2.
I'll give you. That was a pity horn.
My buddy had a Switch too. Nah.
So we both had Switches on the whole plane ride, Rocket League. And it was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, we'd play against each other, 1v1s, then we'd put on the computer and we'd go take on the computer. We just started just playing around, and like by the time I left after only just a weekend, I felt like I'd improved.
Really?
Yeah, so if you just commit more time to Rocket League, I think you can improve pretty quick. Aerials, like all kinds of stuff are just popping
Breaking news,
out.
everybody.
that's
The more you
every
practice, the better you get.
Yeah.
That's a major key right there.
Life lessons.
We played a little Mario Kart. We tried to play like 2 people on my Switch and 2 people on the other Switch with the little tiny Joy-Cons. They made it look so fun in those original commercials. Not that fun.
No.
You can barely see shit. You don't know what the hell's coming. They cut it vertically, so
they don't give you an option to change it?
maybe they did, and I was lazy, but it was pretty bad.
I believe you're pretty lazy.
And on the Switch screen, that's tiny as hell.
Yeah, I mean, split
You
it
gotta
vertically,
look
and then
like-
you can't see anything. Like, I don't know. It was not as fun, so we went back to Rocket League pretty much immediately. But Rocket League, get it.
Get it.
Wow.
Hashtag get it.
Webb's telling the news.
We're
Sir Aryn Carter
recording today.
All right.
My cameras are all mislabeled, so I went to Aryn Cam expecting Webb. Man, I just botched this whole thing. There we go. And why is Aryn on 2 slides?
Why is this
Come over
a
here.
web?
Oh, I'm Webb today.
I love how Aryn Carter can ruin a show that he's not even on.
Aryn Carter.
Good job. All right.
So Aryn actually did do these notes. So this is like the second time I've seen these. So let's dig in. Humble Bundle offers attractive deals on Rockstar Classics.
Hold on real quick. Aryn Carter is in chat, and he says also one of the stories are fake.
Hey,
Ooh,
which one
let's
is
figure
it?
it
So
out.
he put a fake story in there.
Ooh.
Leave it to Aryn to come up with the fake
This
news.
is exciting.
So now
it's a game.
it's trivia for the audience. Guess which one's fake.
Guess
Okay,
which one's
so
fake,
we'll-
everybody.
We'll go through the stories as if they're real, and then at the
Spoiler,
end we'll
they're all
figure out which
real.
one's fake.
Spoiler, Aryn lies.
They're real, but nobody cares
Humble
about
Bundle,
them.
Rockstar Game deals. All right, so hits from Rockstar Games Pass are being offered at heavy discounts. For a basic $1 donation, you can unlock Windows PC versions of Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Max Payne, and Manhunt. Donating the above average donation, which is currently, at the time of these notes, just under $10, unlocks Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Bully, LA Noire, and Max Payne 2. The $15 level includes all of the above, as well as Grand Theft Auto 4, LA Noire's DLC bundle, Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City, and Max Payne 3.
I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I think of all those games, the best one is Bully. Did anybody try that game?
No.
It is incredible.
Is
Isn't
it?
that like PS2 or something?
I feel like I
Yeah.
played it on the 360.
I think PS2 and 360 had
I
some
think it was
overlap,
that
though.
gen, yeah.
Yeah, I remember like reading about that game and like really wanting it and never playing it.
It still holds up. We played it like it's one of my wife's favorite games to date. Like, she's bad at video games, and she really got into Bully. And then I didn't know how much she was into it, and I traded it in at GameStop and made her. Yeah,
Terrible.
pretty much the reason she doesn't play video games anymore, probably.
Just get it for her again.
You ruined it.
I did. I tried that. I think I bought it again, but it's like, no, you ruined it. You ruined your opportunity. But Bully, it's insane. It's Grand Theft Auto, but you're in like a prep school, and you're like, they have like a dodgeball mini game and missions. You gotta sneak around when class isn't in session, and You finally break out, and then you're on a bike in the streets, and it's amazing. It's a
That is-
really good game.
I didn't think there was anything more to it other than just bullying kids.
No.
If I'm 100%
I was
honest.
gonna say that's the most indie sounding AAA game I've ever heard.
It does sound
Yeah.
like an indie game.
No, man. I can't believe you guys have not played this. It was such a great game. If you
Oh,
can,
I believe it.
play it. No. Prove it.
All right, I'm gonna pay $1.
Good.
I'm gonna get bully.
No.
Oh, no,
you have
you
to
said it
pay. You have to pay the average donation, which is
Which
currently
was-
about $10.
And watch, we're going to get to the end, and this is the fake story. So you
This
still
is
have
the
to.
big story, yeah. Rockstar is donating a share of its proceeds to the Rainforest Alliance. So if
I
you're
think
into
that's the fake part.
rainforests,
That's the fake part.
Got it.
that's
They're
it.
not giving the money to charity.
We got it, guys.
Story number 2 on the What's Fake, What's News. EA Sports UFC 3's freshest commentary comes from Snoop Dogg.
No, this is fake.
Is that a whole story?
I think
Why
this is
that
the
a whole
red
story?
herring.
Hold up.
Snoop, whose affection for EA Sports over the years is well known, was recruited to provide voice commentary for UFC 3's Knockout mode. That's the simplified Rock'em Sock'em Robots game mode that always ends with the loser hitting the deck. It's the
real.
perfect setting for some couch commentary
can't be
with
cheating
from
like
a friend who may or may not have been
You
burning
ruined the game for the audience.
agricultural products when it was all recorded. There's no he copy and pasted this. This is
Yeah, no,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
100%.
not
Those
gonna
are
look up
fancy
anymore,
words.
but
it's a lot of big
I had
words.
to know.
I figured this one was real anyways once you said for a special game mode. Because I know for sure they're not going to have him like commentating the
No.
actual game because that would kill any immersion. But if it's just him going, oh, snap, player, like that's totally cool. Oh, man, sipping on gin and juice, you know.
So you have 2 commentary options for KO mode. You have Snoop only or Snoop with Rogan.
Oh,
So Joe Rogan.
Oh, Snoop. That's crazy. It's the 2 biggest potheads in the world. I bet they don't even say anything. Probably
Well,
just
they
about,
don't say anything related to the match.
It's just about how dank
Nah.
their weed is.
Yeah, basically.
Think.
What do you guys think? You guys think?
I think Snoop Dogg can do whatever the fuck he wants. Did you see him streaming on Front Page Twitch last week?
What?
Yeah. I
don't even know what he was playing.
Yeah,
Was he playing Sea of Thieves or some shit? Who knows?
something.
He was playing something, and like he would
bet he
take
was
he would
smoking
take a
weed.
hit from his joint or whatever, and both his hands would be off on camera, and his character's still doing shit. It was the
'Cause he's
biggest.
Snoop Dogg.
It was the biggest, probably PR fake publicity stunt ever. Where they just like,
All right. He needs to come on this podcast right now and explain himself.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the first thing on his list.
Yeah.
Yes.
When he wakes up in 3 days from his pot coma.
Story number 3: Gigantic gets final update
Oh, that made
and
me
then
sad.
shutting down in July. Gigantic, the stylized third-person action game from Motiga and Perfect World, were shut down at the end of July. The
Did that game
developer announced
launch?
today. I didn't realize it
It was free to
launched.
play for a while. Wasn't it like paid and then Overwatch happened and then it went free to play?
I think that's probably what happened.
It was a fun game.
Gigantic is a meme at this point, though. Like I see people talking about it on Twitter, and it's always in a joking fashion.
Oh yeah. The game, the decision to shut down the MOBA/hero shooter was announced alongside the game's final content update. It is with heavy hearts that we announced the January update is the final content update for Gigantic, and the game servers will be discontinued on July 31st, 2018.
Oh.
Rip.
All right.
So don't
Real
buy
quick-
that DLC.
Yeah, don't buy the DLC.
Real quick, if any of y'all ever played Mitomo, that one's also ending soon.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wait, is that the mobile game?
That's the mobile
Yeah,
Nintendo
it's the mobile game
thing.
that I fucking log into every single day.
You know what I don't
And
like?
you're the only one. That's
I'm
why it's closed.
One of
I-
the 3 people who plays.
I think that's a cop out, man. That's like a bitch move to end that game because when it first came out, like it was huge. Everyone was posting their screenshots and things like that. I can't imagine it died off that much where they can't afford like one guy to sit in a room and run a server.
Do you
Yeah,
think
they could have done stuff to improve it too. I
Right.
think.
They could have added content, but after it launched and after I saw the people posting things, I never heard anything more about it. I mean-
It lasted for like a month.
Yeah.
But like same thing I felt happened with Fallout Shelter. Like remember how the boom of that
That's
and
true.
then everyone stopped
That's
playing?
true.
But they're still I went back to it and they're supporting the fuck out of that game.
I just re-downloaded it
Yeah.
today.
It's so good. It's got a Christmas update. It had a Thanksgiving thing. Like, there's still very many valid reasons to go play Fallout Shelter.
You can actually explore the wasteland now.
Yeah, no,
Which
that's
is crazy.
cool too. You get like these things, and I'm still the ruler of my, vault, impregnating all of the women. It's amazing.
Next story on the list. This is the fake one, I think. My vote's this one. Logan Paul inspired Suicide Forest game to be removed from Xbox Marketplace.
Wait, what?
Logan Paul. So you heard the controversy with Logan Paul?
No.
All right, catch everybody up if you don't know. Logan Paul is a YouTuber who I think used to be a Vine personality who made a YouTube video about him going to Japan and like his experiences there. One of the videos while he was there was he went to a place I can't pronounce the name of the actual forest. The nickname is Suicide Forest. Basically, he put on his video an actual suicide victim.
Okay. I remember this story
remember
now.
this now?
I believe we
Yeah.
talked about it a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
Okay. And then he
So-
ended up getting all this backlash, and his brother's a dickhead too.
exactly.
Okay.
So apparently there's a Logan Paul inspired Suicide Forest game that's being removed from Xbox Marketplace. Microsoft will remove a Logan Paul inspired game mocking suicide from its Xbox Live Creators Collection program, a representative confirmed to Polygon after Xbox One owners expressed concern over and reported the content. The Suicide Forest requires players to explore Japan's famous, there's the name of the forest, known as the Suicide Forest, and search for bodies of people who have killed themselves in order to boost views on their YouTube channel. Paul's real-life actions inspired the game. The popular YouTube creator uploaded an offensive, controversial video finding the body of a man who appeared to have committed suicide. A statement from Xbox says the content violates our store policies and we're in the process of removing it. Users can report inappropriate content to the game product page by sending a report directly to insert email.
I think this is a real story.
That
You think
sounds.
it's a real one?
Sounds
It's
real to me.
plausible.
Yeah, Xbox.
How
would
many more
totally do
options
that.
do I have?
Well, no.
First of all, people are dumb enough to make the game, and then Xbox is like
They would have to
by
crack
the
down
book
on
They
that.
would
enough
hammer
to
it
like
down.
put the ban hammer.
How did they get it into the marketplace, though? Is there no
There's a
approval
lot of
process?
shit I'm sure there's a lot of stuff they gotta sift through.
Dude, we've all worked
guess
for
it's true.
companies,
That's true.
and we know shit slips through the cracks.
Shit slips through
I
the
don't care
cracks.
if you work at Walmart, you work for the United States government. Got him! Suck it, Trump.
Next story.
Fun fact.
Taking him down
not fun
one
fact.
burn at a time.
Fact. This
He's gonna need a
isn't
Zenzu bean for that one.
Sensei Pill. This isn't the first Paul-inspired game to hit the marketplace with little oversight. The Google Play Store hosted a similar game, Logan Paul: Suicide Forest Run, earlier this week. It was available to download for a short period of time before Google removed it.
I feel like at this point they should just be red flagging anything with those words in it.
Yeah, anything that says Suicide Forest, flag.
Suicide Squad
or that
game.
guy's name.
Flag. Yeah.
They're still talking about Mitomo.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but there is a brand new emote in our Twitch stream.
I saw that. Is
Senzu
that?
bean?
It's a green thumb.
It's a
For
senzu
you
bean.
gardeners
It's a
out
senzu
there.
bean.
For our latest catchphrase.
I thought it was a jelly bean.
It's sweeping the nation. I've heard it.
Pills.
I've heard it. When I was in Atlanta, my Uber driver from Nollins,
Yeah.
he said he used my own joke. He said I was going to need a sensei pill for that one.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, because we need to get more subscribers, we're limited as to what we can have. So I had to make a removal. So I removed kangaroo balls. Yeah, I mean that meme was dead.
It was
Let's
there.
be honest.
It's gone.
Replaced it with Sensei Pill, and now if you have to subscribe to our major tier. Like if you want the Sensei Pill, you have to really love us because it's $25 a month.
Wow.
I don't love you guys that much.
I don't even love me that much.
Ivy's not even $25 a month. It's
but
just
if you
$10 a
want
month.
if you want the sickest burn on Twitch,
Yeah, Sensei
you know what you need. You need the Sensei Pill, or you can get partnered yourself and make it. I guess.
Yeah, there's that too.
That's too much work.
Seems easier,
Nah,
actually.
I think it's more work.
Next story: the Nintendo Switch has eclipsed the Wii U's lifetime hardware sales.
Damn.
Nintendo has
believe
sold 14.8 86 million units of the Nintendo Switch in its current fiscal year, according to the company's own numbers, with 52.57 million units of software sold alongside the system through December 31st, 2017. It's an amazing accomplishment for a console that's less than a year old, and it already beat the Wii U's lifetime sales of 13.56 million units of hardware.
Holy shit! I knew the Wii U was a failure, but I didn't realize it was that
comparatively,
bad of a failure.
Maybe the Switch is just that much of a success.
The Switch launched worldwide in March 2017. It's been less than a year since the Switch. Corey, you remember when we got our Switch?
Oh yeah, first day.
Yeah. It just like, hey, let's go see if they have any. Do you guys
Picture
have
this.
Any? Yeah.
Natomas.
2017.
They still,
It's a cold March night.
Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Golden Girls with my wife.
Thank you for being
Okay.
GDC.
Next story.
Hey, GDC!
GDC pulls award after outcry over Atari co-founder Nolan Bushnell.
Oh, I heard about this.
A day after saying it would give Atari co-founder Nolan Bushnell its 2018 Pioneer Award, the organizers of the Game Developers Conference have pulled the award, saying they will now award it to no one.
Wow.
The quick change followed 18 hours of outcry about Bushnell's alleged unsavory behavior toward female Atari employees. Those stories have circulated for decades, and as though they resurfaced yesterday, the gaming community began questioning whether Nolan's legacy ought to be celebrated in the wake of the #MeToo movement. That's the correct usage of #MeToo.
Not anytime Corey
So the
uses
stuff
it.
that I heard about that were people like saying that they met with him and that there were just girls in the bathtub. He would call somebody not bathtub, the hot tub. He would call them down, like have them serve the guest a drink, and then have the girl join in the hot tub. And then like he literally said, we need to hire the prettiest looking secretaries for our offices. So it's a little cringy. And
What year was this?
I don't know what year it was, but it's...
Well, so Bushnell,
Yeah.
here's a little history. Bushnell co-founded Atari in 1972. By the 80s, the company stood squarely at the center of American games development, having exploded into the consumer electronics market with Pong and the Atari 2600. Announcing Bushnell's award, which he would have received in March, the GDC explained Nolan Bushnell helped guide Atari to becoming a dominating force in the video game world.
Well, I mean, yeah. Guys are dumb.
Yeah.
Guys are dumb.
Guys are dumb.
That's a lot of material on that.
I think Aryn just made it up. I think all these stories are true.
That's all of Aaron's
That
stories.
was my theory.
Yeah, they're all true.
They're all true.
I'm gonna vote on Switch.
I have a.
Oh, really?
I have another
I'll vote
story.
on that one.
Can we
sure.
do a fact check to make sure?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's give
While
chat.
you do the fact check,
Give chat a chance
give Chad a
to chime
chance
in.
to figure out which one was fake. While you guys do that, let me put in another story that Irish on Fire, I believe, sent us on Twitter. So I thought it's worth talking about.
Rich Hand on Fire.
Yeah. Nintendo Switch Online launching in September, which it's already there. It's free right now, but starting in September 2018, you're going to have to pay for it.
What am I gonna get?
Nintendo Switch Online will finally launch in September. Nintendo has announced, the president of Nintendo, can't pronounce his name, not going to try, just announced the news during the company's latest financial results briefing. Unfortunately, he did not go into specifics. More information will be shared later in the year. The Nintendo Switch Online is the paid service for the Nintendo's new console. By paying a certain fee each month, players have access to Switch's online features. Subscribers will also be able to download a compilation of classic titles with added online play along with exclusive discounts. This is the program where, so with Xbox, you have Xbox Live. You get free games each month. You download them, they're yours. You can cancel Xbox Live the next month. You could still play them. PlayStation Now, PS Now, is it? PlayStation Plus. Nailed it. First try. PlayStation Plus, you get free games each month. You own those games, and you can play those games as long as you have a PlayStation Plus subscription.
And if it ever resets,
If
you
it-
lose access
You
to all
lose
those
access
games.
to those games
Oh,
until
that
you
sucks.
restart your subscription.
But you don't. Wait? So when I restart my subscription, do I get all those old games, or do I start only with the new games that are dropping?
No, you still if you downloaded them and they're in your library, you could still play them.
Okay,
Okay.
that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Nintendo takes it to the next step. And chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misinformed and they've updated it since they announced it. But Nintendo takes it to the next step to where you can play the games for free as long as you're part of the subscription service, but only for a limited time.
So they're trials.
They're trials, basically.
Whoa.
After
So it's like a month-long
X
trial.
amount of time, I think it was a month actually. Even as a subscriber, you don't get access to that game anymore. You have to then pay to buy the game.
What are they trying to do?
At a discounted rate?
You get a discounted rate. So there's
maybe.
that.
Depends on the discount.
Depends on the discount. I don't think it's gonna be that heavy though.
Then it's probably not worth it.
This is atrocious.
But at the same time, the Nintendo subscription, last I heard, was gonna be the cheapest of the three. It was gonna be a really low amount. So you're kind of trading free games for lower subscription prices. I don't
What's
know.
a low amount? Like $20 a year?
That's
think
like a rental. Yeah.
I think it may have been something around that.
Because
Because
Xbox Live is
I
still
remember reading
60
it.
for the
Xbox
year.
is 60, PlayStation is 60. I remember reading it and going, "Holy crap, that's super low." I actually might do that. I think it was 20 a year.
Okay. 20 seems reasonable.
20 seems reasonable.
I don't know. It just seems. I wish they would have came up with another way. Give us a free game every 3 months
Right.
or something. I don't like this whole like being cucked into playing like something awesome and then now you gotta buy it now. You gotta buy it. We give you 50 cents off, but you still
But you can
gotta
also
buy
treat it as like, hey, that's like 20 Redbox trials throughout the year.
I don't
So
want to think like that. I don't use Redbox either.
I know you don't use Logic.
I don't use
understand.
Redbox.
Why would I use Redbox? I have the internet.
That doesn't
And
help you
I
with the
can't
Switch.
I can't be trusted to return. I end up spending $50 in late fees, and I own
Oof, yeah.
bad bosses too.
Sounds like there's a story there.
I know.
Nope.
It sounds like he's pretty bitter. Jesus.
Nope.
All right. What else we got?
That's all we got from the news.
I was
Brought
gonna
to
say-
you by Sir Aaron Carter.
Before the chat gives their vote, could I use the bathroom?
Can you what?
Use the bathroom.
Like the toilet?
Yes.
Bathroom?
It's
Yeah,
it's
I'm not
killing
gonna
me.
tell you
It's
no.
killing me. Yeah.
You think I'm going to tell you no? Go use the...
All right.
Breaking the seal.
Wow. This is never before. Like,
live during
a
the
bunch
recording.
of first times on today's show.
This is
Aaron
what
Carter
happens when Aaron Carter is not on the
is
show.
not here. And then the other Aaron just dips because she's got to go use the restroom, which
So
she
I'm
just
holding it like
used,
an
I should
adult.
say,
Right before the show
seconds
started.
before the show started.
Seconds before the show
You
started.
can't talk about people's bathroom habits, okay?
All right, I'm glad she's
It's
gone.
too much.
All right, now we can actually get to really talking. All right.
Real talk.
Now it's just men. All right. We don't have
I
to
don't like
worry.
where this
We don't
is
have to
going.
worry about like being,
You don't even know what you want to say anymore.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know what I was gonna say anymore.
Wow.
All right, did someone
Hasn't-
fact check the stories?
Blood Ocean wants to know how hasn't Redbox died out yet? That's a great question.
They're still tied up in legal disputes.
Yeah.
So just business as usual.
Chat, what do you guys think? Which one is the fake story? Which one?
I think they were all real.
You think they're all
Aaron
real?
Told us, yeah, because I just googled one of the one we suspected, the Nintendo one,
Yeah.
and it's legit. It's as real as you and me.
Wait, Aaron said they're all real?
No, he didn't, but they
Oh.
are real. He just
Chat, you guys have any guests? Gando. Okay, so
Let
Corey
us
thinks they're
know.
all real.
Yeah, let us know in the
Gando?
comments below.
I was gonna go with the Switch one.
You think the
But
Switch?
it's real. I confirmed
Yeah.
it.
Nah, okay, he
Yeah,
confirmed
I
it.
confirmed it.
I'm dead.
This is a good show. Yeah,
close to the end.
You came
So
back.
close.
You
Almost
could've-
made
you
it.
literally just had to hold it for like
like 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
yeah, not even.
Hey, but at least I got to smell delicious buttery popcorn.
Oh, there's
my God,
popcorn
it
out
smells
there.
so good,
Oh,
yeah.
no, we're
It's
doing
probably
after
gone
this
by now.
podcast. Thank you guys all so much for watching the video game Bang. I'm gonna stick by it. I think this is my favorite episode we've ever done.
Good show, everybody.
I feel like a weight has been lifted. I feel like that there's just this aura, a presence that is no longer there of negativity, and we had a very positive show. I want to thank David Ing. What are you plugging, sir? You gotta have something to plug, right?
Eat your fruits and veggies.
Aryn Rozelle, since he had the lag, I'll let you have his plug time.
Oh my goodness. A lot of things. I got the podcast for Getting These Girls podcast called Two Broke Nerds. Check it out. It's gonna come sometime soon. Man. I got a video game that I'm voicing coming up pretty soon. I can't announce it quite yet.
Wait, you can't announce it? Just tell.
No,
Why don't you break the news
I
here?
signed an NDA recently.
Are you
gonna stream
They have to let me know.
It's Overwatch. You're the new character.
Yeah,
Oh, God,
and
I
don't be
wish.
like the
I
other
fucking
Aryn
wish.
and just like laugh at NDAs. That's how you get banned on Twitch.
Yeah.
No. I honor this NDA. I respect them.
All right, you'll tell us after the show, right?
We'll see. if I'm not live,
Okay.
yeah.
Drink more of this.
Yeah, there we go.
That's not gonna
Keep
work.
that flask going.
The NDA is stronger than the liquor.
Wow. She says with a slur. Great show, everybody. I don't know what we have coming up next. There's a Sacramento Gamers meetup going on this weekend, a big tournament happening at I think it's Square One Clubs. So if you guys are in Sacramento, join the PC gaming group. They're always doing cool events, and we really love those guys. That event is actually going to be sponsored by Energy Esports, so we're going to be giving away some Logitech gear. That'll be something you want to go to. I'll be there, little tablet, collecting emails and giving out raffle tickets. Should be a lot of fun. But and get well, Aryn. Even though we trolled you, I miss you. You're a great guy. You're not all terrible. So get well soon. For Aryn Rozelle, David Ng, David Webb, my name is Cory Vincent saying you just got banged.